Number 1. 1966 Chevy C10 327 cubic inch 4-speed, $3,500, Pahrump, Nevada. This 1966 Chevrolet C10 with a 327 cubic inch engine and 4-speed manual transmission is a true project truck. The seller notes the motor turns over, but the truck does not run, so engine diagnosis is the first step. It is a factory air conditioning truck, which is a desirable option if salvageable. Expect to address rust in the floors and several body dents. Much of the original hardware appears present, which helps in a restoration. A clean Nevada title makes paperwork simple. Buyers should budget for mechanical work, floor patch panels, and brake and electrical recommissioning. Number 2. 1967 Chevy Silverado 1500, $40,200. Estancia, New Mexico. A fair condition 1967 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 offered as a project. The truck ran before a paint job and now needs tuning and finishing. It sits outside and will need weatherproofing work. The clean title and available delivery option add convenience, but expect fuel system and ignition tune work, plus interior and trim reassembly. This is a sensible entry-level restomod or preservation project for someone wanting a classic Chevrolet pickup. Number 3. 1973 GMC 4x4 Shortbed, $4,800, Hayward, Castro Valley, California. This 1973 GMC Shortbed is a solid, rare four-wheel drive truck with a 350 cubic inch bored to 383 cubic inch V8 and a 4-speed manual transmission. The truck runs and drives well, but currently has a fuel delivery problem, likely a cracked tank or clogged line, which is an easy first fix. It has larger axles and a beefy rear end, which makes it a strong platform for off-road use or a period-correct restoration. Paint and interior will need cosmetic attention. With the right attention, this truck can be worth significantly more. Number 4. 1970 Ford F350 Flatbed with stock racks and dump, $3,650, Grand Junction, Colorado. A practical 1970 Ford F350 with a 360 cubic inch V8 and 4-speed manual transmission that includes a working power takeoff hoist. Runs and drives smoothly and has new radial tires and a new battery. The folding stock racks are useful for livestock or hauling. This is a working truck rather than a showroom piece. Expect surface wear, but a straight, usable chassis and a clear title. Number 5. 1970 GMC C1500 Longbed project, $4,000, Willows, California. A Longbed GMC C1500 offered as a project. It runs but has spongy brakes due to leaking wheel cylinders. The seller includes new rear wheel cylinders to correct the issue. The truck is being sold because the owner can no longer finish the project. Clean title on non-operation status makes transfer straightforward once the buyer addresses registration. This is a compassionate sale with room for an attentive restorer to complete the brakes, finish bodywork, and recommission the truck. Number 6, 1959 Ford F100 Shortbed, $9,800, Norman, Oklahoma. A well-sorted 1959 Ford F100 with the original 223 cubic inch 6 and a 4-speed manual transmission. The truck has been converted to 12-volt electrical, fitted with rack and pinion power steering, and includes many extras: wiring kit, spare pump, struts, and mechanical parts. With only about 30,000 miles showing, an aluminum radiator, and recent refresh components, this one is ready to be used or to be finished cosmetically. The seller includes original seat and foam. This is a desirable, turnkey vintage pickup for someone who values originality with modern upgrades. Number 7, 1965 Ford F100 Shortbed, $7,750, Georgetown, Texas. A driver-quality 1965 Ford F100 with a 240 straight 6 and 3-speed column shift manual transmission. The truck runs, drives, and stops. Recent work includes a new fuel tank, sending unit, fuel pump, and an NOS carburetor that was rebuilt. It needs tires, shocks, brake bleeding, and has some floor and cab corner repairs already addressed with fiberglass. The seller has experience with these trucks and holds a clear Texas title. This is a solid, honest driver that only needs finishing touches. Number 8, 1968 Ford F350 Flatbed, $1,300, Grants Pass, Oregon. A very inexpensive 1968 Ford F350 with a 360 cubic inch motor that does not run. It has a usable flatbed, and the seller holds a bill of sale and original registration. At this price, it is primarily a parts truck or a restoration donor for someone who wants the heavy-duty chassis and flatbed. Expect towing or trailering costs and engine work if you plan to make it roadworthy. Number 9, 1978 Chevy Longbed Sierra, listed as $1,078, $8,000, Grants Pass, Oregon. A 4-wheel drive Longbed Chevrolet with a 400 cubic inch engine and about 150,000 miles. The truck starts and runs, but requires brake and hose replacement and carburetor work. The custom bumper and winch plus a single owner history add character. But the title is currently missing, and the truck has not been registered since the late 1990s. If the seller completes clear title paperwork, this would be a classic project that, when sorted mechanically and legally, could become a solid driver with vintage capability. Number 10, 1985 Ford F250 manual diesel 4x4, $7,500, Moscow, Idaho. An operational 1985 Ford F250 3/4 ton with a 6.9-liter diesel International Harvester V8 and a 4-speed manual transmission. The truck is offered in fair condition with a rolled-over odometer showing 94,000 miles, dual fuel tanks, and a canopy. No air conditioning, manual windows, and locks. The inclusion of extra rims, snow chains, repair manuals, and service items is useful for a winter driver. This is a workhorse diesel that will appeal to buyers needing torque and durability rather than cosmetics. Number 11, 1966 Dodge D100X Sweptline, $900, Granger, Washington. A low-priced 1966 Dodge D100X Sweptline project listed as salvage condition. The truck shows rust, but reportedly no holes in the bed. The seller has a clean title transferred. It will require trailering and a winch to recover from a slight depression where it sits. At $900, this is a parts donor or a very long-term restoration candidate for someone comfortable with bodywork and mechanical recommissioning. Number 12. 1984 Chevy K10 Longbed Diesel 6.2, $6,000. Petaluma, California. A 1984 Chevrolet K10 Silverado Longbed 1/2 ton with a 6.2-liter diesel engine, an automatic 3-speed transmission, and a 208 transfer case. The truck runs and drives but stalls when warm, suggesting a fuel delivery or idle control issue. It is mostly stock, registered, and offered by the owner with a clean title. For buyers who value the torque and longevity of classic diesel pickups, this K10 is a practical candidate with moderate troubleshooting required to restore full reliability.